Sipping crap is super cool, chilling all night long. Metering through the air, life's a catchy song. Talking about the times we shared, your vibes in the air. Open minds and music's flow, luckily can be prepared. Tune into beer and beer.
Yeah, it's one of those like get into it. It's one of those. Okay, we're getting into. Dude, it's been a fucking long year though. Like, forgive me.
We've got 2 days left.
Can you imagine? So it's like what 365. So we're on 363.
Yeah.
363. So day 363 of 2025. Shout out. Welcome to Being Beats, where we strive to celebrate our passion for alternative beer, alternative music. We're not gonna touch on alternative music, but the beer we have today is quite special.
Yes.
And because it's quite special and it comes from a special friend, we've been talking about doing this for how many years?
I think it's about 3 years now.
Yeah. I feel like that's accurate.
Because that's we met officially about 3 years ago at Capital with
Yes.
beer school, and Johan knew about me and the way I enjoy beer, and he obviously knew about you. And it's like,
Yeah,
and we happened to be at the same table, and Johan's like, okay, but the two of you need to talk.
we like meet. Yeah, he does that.
And
He does that
then
often.
The conversation started from there, and
Yeah.
we spoke about doing this for about 3 years, and it never really happened, but we started becoming friends during that time,
Yes.
even though we never actually got to the point.
It was weird. No, because it was like we spoke about it and we all agreed that it was a great idea. But for some reason, it just never.
The schedules never aligned.
Yeah.
We got stuck doing other things. Yeah, it got a little bit crazy.
It happens. But, so, introductions before actually we go ahead. So, this is Jandre.
Jandre.
So, okay, the way I like to do it, especially when I have guests, the way I have like everything to plug, I like to plug everything in the beginning
Fair enough.
before we start drinking, and then we're going to forget.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly. So, guys, this is Jandre. I've been knowing him for way too long, actually, to have taken this long for us to do this.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are meeting him now, where I've met him, like, basically 3 years ago.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact date, but
Nobody
that's
does.
how friendships work.
That's
You
how
know
it
where
goes.
starts.
So I've met him like a while ago. We spoke. We said this would be a good idea to do. We both agreed upon it, and it took us 3 years to get here, which is fine. Look, we're doing it.
Hey, we're here finally.
We're fucking doing it.
And we're doing it, like you said. We'll get to that in a moment. But we're doing it on a very
Very
special beer.
special. No. This is the only way to do it.
So
Like, the special beer hadn't arrived yet. That's why we took so long.
yeah, probably.
I suspect. But dude, okay, this is when I plug everything that you do, so that once
Which is
we
a
start
lot.
drinking, no, once we start drinking beer, dude, we're gonna forget. So, guys, this is Jandre, right? So, Brink Designs does.
Well, it's these days it's Brink Designs and Displays.
Oh shit!
Um,
Okay.
Didn't I tell you this?
No.
Sorry, I thought we had this conversation.
No.
No. So it used to be Brink Designs, and then a would-be partner actually screwed me over, and I lost the business registration under Brink Designs, and then I had to re-register the business, and I couldn't get the original name, so I added the "and displays" because that makes the shorthand
Yes.
BD&D, which works very well.
Works very well. Yeah.
Because Brink Designs and Displays does a lot of stuff for D&D, Dungeons and Dragons. So I do product design and development and laser cut manufacturing with a specific focus on tabletop gaming.
Yes.
So there's a bunch of stuff for a bunch of different games. D&D is probably my most popular one. I think a good example is there just behind you, the light that's slowly pulsing.
Multi-dimensional cube.
It's based on a D20, a 20-sided dice that I made a lampshade of, which is
Pretty
one of my
dope.
products.
Pretty dope.
And then there's a number of other stuff, GM screens, player books. I've got a bunch of book nooks and things like that. So painting racks, I mean, just looking around here, you can see a lot
of these things around you.
It's obviously not
fabricated.
visible on camera itself.
Yeah, but we'll plug in some of the
it's-
stuff.
it's-
Plug in some. Like you've done a lot, dude. So you do that.
I think my website, excluding variations, has almost 90 products on it.
Okay.
So, and I mean, that is everything I've designed and manufactured since the business started about 4 years ago. So that is 90 products that I designed in
you
4 years.
yourself, and you still fabricate and you
And
still
I'm
ship
still
us out.
designing new stuff. With variations, the number is closer to like 130 unique products,
So
which
guys,
is a lot.
that's number one.
So along with that, I live stream a D&D campaign.
That's the most important part because online, yes.
Yeah. So we recently finished up a 6-year campaign. That was quite intense, and I'm currently writing another campaign. I'm hoping it's not 6 years again, but we'll see what happens.
Please,
It's brutal. But I mean, literally from where we're sitting, it's just there around the corner is my studio where I'm running these games.
Yeah.
So that is BD&D live on Twitch and Brink Designs and Displays live on YouTube. So all of the previous episodes is still available on YouTube.
Uploaded, yeah.
Twitch is obviously they don't store it as long, but that is where the main platform is.
So that's your live platform. That's where everybody can engage and participate.
Well, we're live on YouTube as well. But we're focusing on Twitch.
Okay.
So
Twitch seems more engaged.
Yeah, it's a bit more engaged.
Yeah.
But we're streaming directly to both platforms. It just makes life a lot easier.
Yeah.
So that is a ton of fun. I'm actually putting together a second group as well, which will be a all girls group, with the exception of me.
I was about to say, dude, I found out from like Capital Craft, there's a few females that are into like D&D.
Yeah.
That was like the most like, it was shocking to me.
So that might be the case because one of the trial sessions that I ran to actually recruit people for that was recently at Capital Craft.
Ah, I see.
So I sat at Capital Craft playing D&D, which we also recently did.
Dude, that was fun.
And,
did you get your certificate?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So behind the curtain, or to break the fourth wall, I've known him for 3 years, and for 3 years we have been drinking beer together.
What else would you do?
No,
we've been learning how to drink beer.
So they say. I just get there and I drink, dude. Half of the lessons I've forgotten. Dude, you still owe us an actual review of the beer cocktails that I missed out on.
Yes, I still need to put that on
somewhere.
Beerman on Instagram.
Dude, somewhere. Just because I missed out. Just put them anywhere, dude. I don't care where. Just put out those like Ernest Choi has a problem.
Fair enough. So I'll make a deal with you.
Yeah, I'm listening.
It'll be available on my Instagram before this episode goes live.
Okay, I'll take that challenge.
How does that sound?
I'll take the challenge. So before this episode goes live on YouTube, that's where we like.
But you know it's going to be a lot easier because when we're done,
yeah, you cheating. Yeah, you just gotta like get on your phone and just like yeah, that's fine. But like I think on the real, because like when that happened, dude, I was so hacked. Like, fuck you to my car. I love you, car. You work now, but that day, car didn't want to be a car. Car just wanted to slouch at home and not get me to. Oh, dude, like I was so excited for that. I'd even invited my sister to participate because she's like a cocktail person. So can you imagine 2 tickets, and I'm prepped and I'm ready, and car just didn't want it to be a car. And yeah, dude, I just more than how good it was in terms of like the beer and the taste and everything, it was I missed out on the experience of, dude, how do you even blend beer with a cocktail, or how do you even go about introducing spirits into a beer? Like it was just like.
So that experience for me, it's not something that I'll do on a regular basis.
You can't.
It was very interesting, definitely. There is one of them, the IPA colada, is what he called it.
Jesus.
So it's a pina colada made with IPA, which
I
think would actually be
not
very good.
That's
next to the swimming pool.
Wait, isn't there like a pina colada IPA that we know already?
Yeah, but it's not a beer.
Yeah,
it's a cocktail.
it's
so
a cocktail.
next
So
to
they
other
actually
things,
make the
and-
actual cocktail. Because I think shout out to I'm blanking on them, but they're the guys are based in Benoni. No, man. They're based in Benoni. Julian is the head brewer. I'm forgetting. Just Brewing. Yes, shout out to Just Brewing. They do a pina colada IPA. It's actually quite good for
I
hangovers.
think
Shout out. No.
I'll remember that one next
Yes.
time.
Dude, whenever you find yourself a little bit like worse for wear, and you find yourself a Capital Croft, this is.
But that sounds like the kind of beer that I should keep in the fridge for
Oh, they do
scenarios.
can. Yes, they do can. Like, but this was my experience before they canned. Before they canned,
Okay, fair enough.
I'd be fucking hanging, and I'd be like, okay, I need like sustenance, and I need like a drink that can bring me back to life.
Hmm.
So I know the Pina Colada IPA. Shout out to Julian and the crew there. Just Brewing, you guys are doing amazing. That's the one I would go for. But now they do can, so you can actually get like a shipment of 6 of those. And
Keep them in the fridge. For,
yeah. You know the days come.
Sunday mornings.
Those days are definitely coming. But yeah, so
And I think the last thing, at least from my side, is and this is one which apparently I forgot to mention to you.
yes,
Slayer.
not apparently. You
Yeah, okay.
genuinely forgot to mention this to me.
I thought I did. I genuinely thought I did, but
Yeah.
I'll send you the stuff through. Slayer Energy. So I've been a big fan of them since I discovered them way back in 2022.
Yeah,
So
just post COVID. I remember.
they've been going since 2020, and
Oh shit!
but this is a limited edition which is not available anymore. Oops. Yeah, there's a lot of long hair here. I've got long hair.
It's okay.
So it's the only one I have. So we will not be drinking this one today.
Oh no, we got something better.
But I discovered them way back in 2022 when I worked my first Comic-Con with a business and became quite good friends with the guys that made it, and then very recently actually became affiliated. So that's the big one.
That's the big one. That's so your platform currently
Yes.
that we speak about on either Twitch or YouTube is affiliated with Slayer.
Well, yes and no.
Okay.
So I'm affiliated with Slayer. And then
okay.
that translates to everything else that I do. So there's a little bit of Slayer on the business, on those Instagrams where I did something as we're recording this yesterday where I was painting up the backdrop for my studio.
Oh yeah.
And then taking a photo with like Slayer in the background and tagging them and things like that. So that's the business side. And then it also pops through on the live stream side. I usually, because they're not allowed to sell at expos because Monster and Red Bull
they all
and
blocked out.
monopoly that those people have.
They run the monopoly on all
I
the
would
expos
have
shows. Yeah,
their stickers on some of my products and my stand and so on at Comic-Con to represent them,
to represent them,
which is not illegal. And as
full.
far as I'm concerned, these are the best tasting. Well, this is the best tasting energy drink brand currently on the market. That's my opinion.
No, because we do alternative beer, we do alternative music, so now we're officially doing alternative energy drinks. So that's on brand. So please open up the special beer because I'm thirsty right now. But then as you do that, I am
technically a beer for thirsty, but sure, I'll open it.
No. I'm like, it's what do I drink? And I was like, there's a tasty looking one in front of me.
It's a very tasty one.
So whilst you do that, I'm just gonna give the audience the read through. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Westvleteren 12, not blonde, not 8, 12. Right. So the beer details are as follows: its origin is Vleteren in Belgium. It was founded in 1838. It's an ale. The style is a Trappist quad, and the ABV comes in at 10.2. This should be a special one because I'm assuming we're gonna wax lyrical about this one, and I've been excited to actually try this for a bit because I feel like the Belgians, more than any other culture in the world, really, really knows what they're doing when it comes to beer, and they try their hardest to actually get it right. So this should be good. This should be good. It's pouring like, well, for a quad, it's on. The color is actually on quite brand, and then it's holding the head quite well because mine has been poured for a bit. But as you can see there,
Yeah, I accidentally kind of messed up.
That's
Started
okay.
squirting out. It was excited to be opened.
That's what she said, bro. That's what she said. But
Well, when it comes to beer, so I think two other interesting things that you didn't mention about the Westvleteren and
Yeah.
Belgium in general. So, in the Middle Ages, beer was actually cheaper than clean water.
This is true.
So Belgium is good with making beer because literally the church told the people to drink beer rather than water because it is healthier for them than water. Only the rich could afford clean
Yes.
water.
Because they had clean water back then had to be treated quite a bit.
Yes.
And then beer, all they did was boil out all that was wrong with water.
Well, that and part of the fermentation process, the actual fermentation,
Yeah.
killed a lot of that bacteria.
So it helped a lot. So
And
hence,
then Westvleteren specifically, one of the very special things about them is, technically speaking, you're only allowed to buy Westvleteren from the monastery themselves
yes, that's something
in Belgium.
in the actual like.
So
we call it a Trappist because
it's brewed by Trappist monks in a monastery.
but it's a holy people. When
Even then, there's only, I think it's 10 breweries in the world that is allowed to call themselves Trappists. So there will be other beers. Well, the one that immediately comes to mind is St. Bernardus, which is still brewed by monks in an abbey, but somewhere they're missing something that can't be called Trappist beers.
It's way too commercial. Their processing involves other people who are not monks to get the product to you. I know F has the same issue, even though they use a lot of the symbolism, which is the hexagon.
So they're allowed to use that, and they're often called abbey beers.
Yeah,
so it's the same style technically as a Trappist. They're just legally not allowed to be called a Trappist.
They can call be abbey beers because they had made out of an abbey.
Yeah.
By actual monks who are part of the process, part of it. But some of them have mechanized and automated their processes to a point whereby.
So for us to have this beer in South Africa is very special, considering you can only buy it directly from the brewery itself, from the monastery in Belgium.
Yeah. So how did this come about, sir?
So
don't say any names. Don't say.
I'll send them the link when we're done.
Yeah, please don't say any names. Yeah.
But I've got a friend over in Belgium that he visited South Africa, someone recently, and he brought two along for me.
Hey.
So and this is I've had the other one a while back, and I have
So you reserve this one. Nah, man. Look, shout out to him. Please don't say his name. But as you can see, the hexagon is right there. It says Trappist.
See, I've got a little bit of sentiment in mine.
No, that's good. That's what you need. So
there is still a little bit left with sediment. I don't know if you want to add that to yours.
No.
Because you
don't
have that much sediment.
Just swirl that a bit. Throw it in there. The sauce is actually quite nice. I didn't think that actually branded all the way like Trappist all around. No, but which is a very simple labeling. I like it. Actually,
there was a time I was actually, when I got these, I was very surprised with the fact that it had the label on it, because there was a time that they didn't have a label.
It was just caps.
It was the cap, and the cap actually has all of the relevant information on it.
I can see.
So they don't need to.
Okay, they won't be able to see this picture because it's just so small, but we'll put it on our Insta. We'll try to put because it's got all the details from the actual name.
They didn't actually need to put labels on.
All of
I was
this.
quite surprised that they added the label.
Yeah, but how a pregnant woman gonna know they can't drink this though? I'm not seeing that. You see, so for South Africa,
okay, see, it is actually there.
Yeah, no. So for South Africa, not quite, but close. Belgium, South Africa just has a few more. Don't drink and drive. Don't, if you're pregnant, participate in consumption of. But yes, Belgium, you are close. You're close. But I think they didn't intend us to.
No, I don't think they ever thought that this will go beyond the European,
beyond the market. Yeah. Okay, but no. As you said, dude, this is okay. Ceremonial moment. Are we doing? Let's do the smell. I'm just gonna turn it out just a bit, just to see the head. Oh, look at that! A few swirls. Just look at that.
Oh, that's a nice creamy.
He's just, yeah.
That's a nice creamy head.
Woo. Okay, there's fun
And that's
in
a
there.
that's a complex.
Oh, okay, there's a lot of fun in there. Okay. Okay, I'm getting raisin. Honestly, I'm getting like a lot of dried fruit, which is
Yes, so fairly high in the dried fruit. Um, I'm a
Let's
little
make
bit
Troy proud.
sad.
Let's make Troy proud. He taught us beer school for like
So
3 years.
I'm a little bit sad. It smells and might be because I did store it a little bit longer than it should have. It's a little bit stale.
Well, I think it's going to open up a bit.
I certainly hope so, but currently it's a little bit stale.
There's a syrup undercurrent.
There's hints of toffee as well.
Deep underneath. Yeah, which is good.
But yeah, definitely very much dried fruit.
Fruit forward.
A little bit, just that subtle hint of toffee coming
Fruit
through.
syrup definitely there. Guys, this is. But you can
Sadly,
a high ABV beer because that's all you're getting. You're not getting sort of the hoppy, malty.
But this is also not a very hops heavy beer. So a strong ABV, bit more malty, not as much hops.
Yeah, not as much
because
hops.
it's neither the Belgian style or the Trappist style.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get like cues from.
No, that
Navita be
makes
good.
sense.
Oh, okay. No. It is like okay, dried fruit, definitely. A bit of syrup, a bit of toffee, malt, but the hops are like very very low. Yeah, I think that's the Belgian style, though, isn't it?
To an extent, yes.
Yeah,
but I think that's also why I enjoy the Belgian beer so much.
I know
Because I'm not a hops heavy.
No.
There's nothing wrong with hops.
No, say it out loud on camera. You hate hoppy beers.
No, that's not true. That's a blatant lie. I'm a big fan of an IPA, a proper IPA.
Oh,
so very bitter.
Done well. Yeah.
So and when I say IPA, I'm talking India Pale Ale.
Yeah, you're
not
talking
the Imperial Pale Ale.
No, yeah, you're talking old school.
Because
fucking give me.
I've had so many Imperial Pale Ales that taste like, what's it? Fermented Minute Maid.
This is true though. I can't deny it. Dude, I'm not a fan of IPAs in general.
So I don't mind the hops.
I do.
When I do go hops, I want very heavy hops. I actually really enjoyed the Cattlecroft Deeper, which is the double India Pale Ale.
That beer almost fucking killed me twice, bro. Twice in my life, it almost killed me.
So
Twice.
I've got one left in the cupboard, and it's there with the specific reason so that I can actually note it in volume 2. That's the only reason why I haven't drunk it yet.
Okay.
So, but for the most part, if it's going to be a light hops beer, I'd rather go for a malty beer.
No guys, no.
So it's not true that I don't like hops. I enjoy hops, but in specific circumstances.
That's fair.
If you're going to give me a choice, I will still go for the malt heavy beer, your porters, your stouts, your brown beers, your Trappists.
Dude, I even prefer lager over an IPA.
In some cases, yes.
Personally, just because sometimes the IPAs they just go so hop heavy. I'm just like, guys, I'm trying to enjoy this beer. You are standing in the way of my enjoyment of this beer. Just the general ethos of the way you're going about crafting this, is just against the way I want to enjoy my beer.
The problem I found, and this is diverging a bit from this, but most IPAs aren't proper India Pale Ales.
Yes,
and that's what puts me off is they really go for that strong fruity taste.
It's American, yeah.
I don't like that.
American influences a lot. And beers
if I wanted a fruity beer, I'll buy a sour.
That's even worse somehow, but yes.
Well, to reset from darker beers, and then we go back.
Then you're going backwards. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna try this because we had the smell.
Okay, but we need to do this properly. So, skål.
Say what?
Skål.
Is that Belgian for?
So I tend to go more for the Scandinavian, so the Swedish one. So this is essentially Vikings saying cheers, but it translates more directly to good health.
Ah, no,
So
that's good.
When I say skål, I say to your good health.
There you go.
So skål. Ooh, so many layers.
I took a heavy one there, and I'm glad I did.
Yeah, but that first one to get all those layers.
Yeah, like because they're all like getting like balanced out on the
I
top.
get a lot of caramel that I didn't get in the nose.
Same.
The toffee is also a lot stronger. The fruitiness is toned down, which I really
Like
appreciate.
I'm like, thank you. Stay on the nose,
It's got quite a pronounced bitter aftertaste,
which I like.
but not a hoppy bitterness, and a traditional like an IPA.
This is a
bitter
multi bitterness. This is like this is a beer. This is a
but you can
strong beer.
You can also taste. I made a good choice in taking it out of the fridge a little bit earlier.
Yeah, I think so.
Having this
sat
ice
for a bit.
cold,
Nope.
we would have
freeze
missed
a lot of these
so
layers.
much.
Yeah, it was gonna isolate a lot of these layers. You're never gonna get them.
I'll be very honest. I'm glad I opened this one with you because I really think you're one of the few people that will truly appreciate
This is good.
this beer. This is excellent.
I'm gonna give a description. Dark forest chocolate meets dried apricot. That's my description. Like I'm like, so dark forest because I'm trying to like actually mute to the viewers. Like, what am I actually tasting? So
I'm also, along with that, I am getting quite strong toffee and caramel notes.
that's on the chocolate. They don't miss
Yeah.
that. They put there's a nice toffee around it. You know how they layer their cakes?
Yeah.
Somehow this cake is that really, really rich dark chocolate, right? That's not sweet. That's not sweet at all. But it's
No,
got,
it's a high cacao.
yeah, definitely, right?
So this is something like a 60 or 70%
60
cacao.
to 70 there. They're sitting by 70. They got the caramel in between. They got the toffee and the hectic, like thickish toffee. That one you're like, you're about to get dark.
That Wellington's toffee that you
There
chew and
you
chew and chew.
So they got that there. It's sitting on the cake, but they also got this. I don't know how. Maybe they got it in shards in the actual cake where you get shards of dried actual apricot. So that's the best taste review I can give you of this, like the actual taste, because it goes in layers. So as you eat it, the more you discover about what's actually in it. So yeah, thank you for the invite.
Along with that, it's not overly bitter. It's just it sits so perfectly with those flavors. How the bitterness ends, finishes off that slight aftertaste.
I'm getting cream at the end. Just at the end. No, the thing is, guys,
I'm so tempted to say something right now.
as should any man get cream at the end, right? That's what you should say. As should any man get cream at No, just like that. There's a softness to a cream ale that you get, like on the initial approach of a cream ale. But this one seems to be like, as it catches temperature more and reverts to like, so it gets warmer and warmer, though the flavors genuinely open up.
So the slightly darker beers you want to have a little bit warmer. So I'm also realizing we never touched upon this aspect.
We get it there.
But this one is I've noted this one down in the past.
Wait, have you?
Yes.
So where did you note this down? See, perfect segue.
So in
perfect segue.
I actually not at the brewery itself, but there was a small pub in Brugge in Belgium called the Burgse Beertje. So the Bruges bear.
Wow. Okay, that's what that means. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a small little pub which only has a handful of locals, and they open with like 5 o'clock in the afternoon only.
Yeah, so that's only for the guys that just knocked off, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, that's just for the guys that just knocked
We
off.
were very lucky. I was there with a friend to get a table, and they had these menus. So I ordered one.
Jesus, how much did it cost?
€10.
Jesus, 10 euros is like
And the
multiply by what?
exchange
70?
rate at that point was 17, so it was about $170, so 170. These
For
days,
one
the
beer.
exchange, I think, we'll put it at about $200 a bottle. That is just to buy it that
That's-
side.
That you were like where they actually make it.
So
Yes.
this was a pub in Brugge, or Brews.
Yeah, that has
so,
access
so
to it
not the brewery, the monastery.
itself. Yeah, but
There it's a little bit cheaper, but even then it's expensive. And then obviously getting there and so on. So, but to answer the what you were actually asking,
Yeah.
I noted it down in what many
Show the
people
audience.
have
show the audience.
decided to dub the beer Bible.
Yes, I'm one of them, by the way.
I disagree with that name for one simple reason only.
There's more Jesus in it.
No.
Okay.
There's
okay.
space for 250 different beers in here.
Ah,
So let's just get to a good.
are you gonna? Okay,
No, this is actually a good
that's a
one.
good.
It's
That's a,
Westvleteren. It's not the right one.
that's a. Is it a Trappist though?
Yes, it is officially a Trappist.
So a Westmoreland is and you can actually get this in our country.
So this is one of the few ones you get. So on the left hand side, I would actually. Oh,
Yep, got it out.
I think it's already drunk from that.
Yeah, no. It took one sip and it's like, yep, I'm good.
So I would take notes on the one page. Oops, things are
Uh-uh.
falling out. And then paste the label on the second page to notate that I had this beer and
Your thoughts.
tried it and my thoughts and what I've tasted. So I
That's good.
actually took note of this one. I see this is.
Can you find yours? I'm gonna like wax lyrical.
So I'm actually looking, and we are more or less in the area where it's supposed to be.
the Belgian area. I can see. I'm seeing left. I'm seeing. Okay.
Straffe, Hendrik, Triple.
I'm
All of
seeing-
these I had in Belgium themselves.
Okay.
Westvleteren 8. So not the one
So not
exact one.
quite this one.
Westvleteren 12.
There we
So
go.
so sadly Westvleteren doesn't have labels, so this one didn't come with a
Yeah.
label.
It doesn't have this label.
But there's a sticker next to it which says that this is one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, I know.
So
Do you know what? Do me
Oh.
a favor.
they brought down the percentage. It used to be 10.6.
Sure. It's 10.2.
10.2.
So from 10.2, they brought it down to from 10.6. They brought
I
it down
sure
to
robbed.
10.2.
I want my money back.
The money he didn't spend, but that his homie spent.
So I had it originally on the 22nd of October 2018.
Jesus.
So it's been a while.
So that's been 7 years since you've had this?
Yeah.
Do you know what you can do for us and the ladies and gentlemen on the other side of this camera? Read your actual taste notes.
So I've said it's got a sweeter malt. It's got some floral notes. It's got a creamy mouthfeel with a very
Oof.
faint combination, very full-bodied
Yes.
with beer. The head persistent. It's a brown beer.
Sits.
It's a little
I
bit
could just
cloudy
tell it
because
will sit.
you really want that little bit of sediment in there to just add so much to the beer.
And just sit there. Yeah.
Very, very intense flavor. I loved it. The finish it lingers. It lingers
Just
quite a bit.
sits.
With balance slightly more to the sweet side than the bitter side.
Yes. The aftertaste is definitely sweet.
Craftsmanship, I said it's excellent because fuck.
It's really up there.
I can't explain
No,
it
it's really
any
up
other
there.
way. Loved it. So, and then what I added in my personal notes that I just wrote instead of just marking things.
Yeah.
So this is the pinnacle of Trappist beers. I can understand why. This is a very good beer, but not for everyday consumption.
No.
Much too expensive and true and rich for that. It's a very rich beer. I can't drink this on a daily basis.
Dude, if you had one of these, you are beyond satisfied. You are beyond intoxicated, and just
Truly phenomenal.
you just like, dude, bed. Yeah, I'm not going out after this. I'm not having a second. It's bed.
What I think I'll do is I'll keep the page open here. Then we can actually take a photo of this.
No, we should.
For the socials when we're done filming.
No. So this is what I wanted, ladies and gentlemen, to actually see towards the end of the episode, because this is the actual, like, you don't want, okay, instead of beer Bible, what do we call it?
So I call it the beer diary.
There you go.
And the reason for that is and my persona, for lack of a better term, regarding beer is Diary of a Beer Man.
There you go.
So this is volume 1. And I can see it from here. I'm busy binding volume 2.
Volume 2.
So in other words, I made this book by hand myself. This is not something you can buy in a shop.
No.
And then
Should be.
This is also a large portion of where our conversation began. And I'm saying this for the public to acknowledge. I am also in the process of making you one, which I will.
Oh, you're trapping yourself. I was supposed to trap you online. Okay, so you trap.
I'll do this to myself.
So he's just like, he's committing. Yeah.
So I'll give that to you as soon as I can, but that does also mean that you have an obligation,
which is
to fill that book.
And there's how many pages again?
250.
Yikes.
Don't worry, you don't have to do it in a short time.
It's not a race, right? It's a marathon.
Race.
It's a marathon.
It's a memoir.
A journey. Yeah.
It's for you to take notes and
what have I
tell, but which beers have you enjoyed?
Yeah.
And
I don't think I should put everything I drink here. I should put everything that I really, really enjoyed.
Or like if you go specifically to a place to go taste beers.
There you go.
So and then at this point I made a lot of
I can see notes
sticking out specifically of the beers that I still want to make a plan to get a
sticker,
the label for.
Okay.
So, but another option, especially if you start filling it, is to make notes of the ones you'd really enjoy. So
I was going to do that.
If someone asks you, you know instantly, I can page to this one.
This is my tag.
And say, okay, I'd recommend this beer.
No, dude, I'm going to do this. So, Diary of Beer Man, because you kind of buried the lead there. You need to tell us about the Instagram page.
So the Instagram page is a work in progress.
Yeah, I know.
I've already been in trouble of things that I need to post.
Yes.
So Diary of a Beer Man, it started as me just tasting beers, and I.
Dude, that's how we all started. How do you think I started this?
Well, I chose that name just in tasting beers.
Yeah.
And then a while later, I started the Instagram, which is more my personal Instagram, but also my beer tasting journey. And so since something we've done recently, I also want to start posting beer reviews on there.
Please do.
Where I actually taste the beer and I take the notes and then
got everything. Camera,
do video.
You got lights, you got microphone, you got beer in the actual fridge. Like, what more do you need?
Time.
Fair. That's the one thing we all like.
So and then hopefully because of a little something we did.
Shout out to Troy Murray. Shout out to Cape Town. When are we going to Cape Town, by the way?
We'll make a plan.
We have to.
Definitely going down for Comic-Con 2027, but that is a little bit of ways away.
Okay.
But then also
that's enough time to plan. Yeah.
Then also I'm gonna send Troy a message and say it's like, hey, listen, I find myself in Cape Town. What breweries should I visit, and do you want to come along?
No, when you go, we all go. That's my commitment.
So the plan is to buy a can down for Comic-Con.
Okay. How many can you fit in a caddy?
I'm going to have to take some seats out in order to get stock and part of the stand in, but theoretically we should fit 5 people total.
I'll fold some of them. We'll make space. I'll fold the actual human beings in suitcases.
No, he's not that big.
No. I'll fold him in a suitcase. I'll fold him in a suitcase and make our way down to Cape Town. It will be a bit of a drive, but yo, Troy, we coming.
We'll see you soon.
Troy, we coming.
Special.
Cape Town. Actually, all of Cape Town, you'll notice, we coming. I think we owe Cape Town a visit. I think we drank enough of your beers. We actually need to give you guys a bit of a visit.
Yes.
So yeah, no, guys, this has been 3 years in the making.
Yes.
Well worth the time, effort.
So if we're doing a next one, how are we topping this?
Isolator.
It's a deal.
Isolator. Because they always traditionally they release the Isolator towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
So 2026 towards the end of the year. I'll buy how many isolators do we need? I'll buy at least. I'll buy a 6-pack. Well, I'm gonna go broke after that, but I'll
I'm absolutely there's like knowing
okay.
what that costs.
So
is
that's
like
300 times 10. That's more than like 3K.
yes.
Yeah, maybe not a 6-pack. Oh, the way they do wine.
Yeah, that's 12.
No. We'll do a 6-pack traditional for beer.
We'll make a plan.
Yeah, we'll do a 6-pack of Isolator next year. And do you know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna have it at the bigger table, where we're gonna have a round table, and it's just gonna be the Isolator, and everybody's just gonna talk about what they think about the Isolator. No, we invite PJ. PJ is good peoples. Yeah. We will invite a few of our beer friends.
If we time it right, we might even get Troy.
I'm planning it for exactly that. So yeah,
I
guys,
think that could be fun.
next year Isolator.
Are we committing this?
Oh yeah, no, on live camera, everything. Like yeah, this is going to be brought back to me at some time next year. Like, hey, do you remember you said this online? I'm like, did I? I'm like, yeah, you did. Yeah.
I'll make sure Johan watches this because he's going to be the one.
Please don't
reminding you.
Please don't. But yeah, he's probably going to see it anyway. But no, guys, this was fun. I would say please go out and try this. But if you're in Belgium, please do.
Yes.
Because
do yourself the disservice and go try this.
yes.
Because it's truly a disservice. You're going to hate yourself
if you don't.
For not having more.
Yeah. You're going to become an addict. Yeah, you're going to love Trappist beers. You're going to understand what they actually mean. And yeah, like
if you want Trappists locally, Le Trapp and Westvleteren are the two that is official Trappists.
Yes.
Those you can find in South Africa. I've bought some of them before. Along with that, ironically, St. Bernardus.
Oh,
so you can get them here. And I heard somewhere, and I'm speaking under correction now, apparently what happened is St. Bernardus is some of the monks that broke off from Westmalle and started brewing beer like Westmalle.
Came up from my research.
So,
which was like, I was like,
if
okay.
you want this locally, the closest you'll find is actually the St. Bernardus. But it's not a Westvleteren.
It's not a Westvleteren. But you heard it from us. So if you are in Belgium, or if you happen to be traveling to Belgium, or if you have a friend in Belgium that can actually bring you some of these, please try them out.
I'll bug him for when he comes to South Africa again.
No, please do. Please enjoy it. Guys, this is Jandre, Brink Designs, Diary of a Beer Man.
Brink Designs and Displays.
Diary of a Beer Man.
Live, Diary of a Beer Man.
That's on Insta. The live channel. Where do they catch you?
So, live D&D episodes where we play D&D.
Yeah.
Twitch is BD&D Live.
Yeah.
If I recall specifically, I'll send you the links to add. It's BD_live.
Yeah.
And then on YouTube, you should be able to find us using that or just Brink Designs and Displays Live.
Okay, so your YouTube channel is called?
Brink Designs and Displays Live.
Displays. There you go. Oh, yo, shout out to Slayer before you forget.
Yeah, these guys kept me alive this year.
Keep supporting my homie, though. Keep supporting my homie. So this is where I test that. Do you actually watch our podcast? This is the part where I test everybody. Because this is the part where we close off.
So I'm a little bit behind on the episodes. I will admit.
It's okay. You only have to watch one, guys, towards the end. So
Yeah,
then
but
you know
towards
how
the
we close
end, and what I'm talking about is, I think the last one I watched was several months ago because of how insane this year was. So
It's a bit
I'm
longer.
failing.
No, it's okay. But this is how we test. It's okay to fail because that's how you learn, right?
We'll remember for next time.
There you go. So this is how we close. Do you know how we close off?
Honestly, can't remember. Sorry.
So
man.
I say good times, and you say open minds.
Oh.
There you go. So good times.
Open minds. Skull.